They're going to regret today the rest of their life, guaranteed. Now watch what kind of pain they're going to get tonight. Non-stop all night. Yes. No. Yeah. Let's see what they got. No, I want to talk to customer service right now. Yes. Thank you. This is for United States Magistrate. Spectrum. 818, let me talk to customer service immediately. Yes. Yes. File a complaint. File a complaint. Just get one, whatever. See, I'm pressing one. See, I'm pressing one. They're hacking the call. See, again, it starts over. See? Internet. No. Thank God we got this recording for a judge. The judge is going to bang Spectrum's life over forever. I want to state Spectrum been totally negligent, even lying 100 times while asking them if they had my number, lied about it, denied it, me having everyone's name, date, department, state, and ID number. And then them admitting after hiding my number for 2 years and then under my brother's name, but then lied about it the whole time, putting me on a live show in my home, sexually assaulting me by hate crime while disabled, but then again stealing 90 phones and continuing to do it for 5 more years, 7 years in total. But selling Mark Shallot series 1 through 40 and making profits and using my DNA for illegal purposes, but while they're involved in kidnapping, attempted murder, and torture by hate crime. And involved with murder of a Secret Service agent and helping in theft of Secret Service evidence and involved with the bomb plot on the White House and... Hello? Well, I want to state something real quick before we start. This is over. I want to state not only Spectrum lying to me over 100 times and then stealing 90 of my cell phones. I want to state by bootloading them and lying to me, but then admitting it on recording. Yes, ma'am. Um, why I'm calling is Spectrum is illegally connected to internal um, parts put in my body after being kidnapped, but using it for the Spectrum data services and selling a Mark Shallot series 1 through 40, copywriting my name with no permission. I'm calling to make a complaint. I need to make a complaint, and I need to file a claim. About the theft of my mobile phone, bootloaded to your service. Yeah. No, it's a theft of my mobile phone. You guys bootloaded it to your internet service. Well, what's been going on for the last 7 years is that's why I want to talk to you about it so you can understand and best direct me. I want to state, well, what happened was about 7 years ago, I've been noticing that every time I buy a new phone, a Spectrum van parks in front of my home. But they bootload my phone to their service illegally and then hide it under my brother's account, which is the same building but different address. Problem is, I have all the recordings of them lying to me, the people I talk to, me having the date, time, department, and then having a recording of Spectrum, then admitting having it hidden under my brother's name for 2 years, but being my cell phone, and then them selling a Mark Shallot, which is my first and last name, a series 1 through 40, but then selling my information and profiting, and using my DNA for technology to boost and advance their services, but illegally and by hate crime and while I'm disabled. And me have all the proof of everything, including them changing Secret Service website addresses and helping in the theft of Secret Service theft. And while they're selling my Gmail on the internet, my Gmail account, my Mark Shalom 666 at gmail.com account, services to millions of people to use my accounts, and where they're committing financial fraud with my trademarks, and the voter fraud is through that they're bribing people and giving them shopping sprees under my finances and bottle box food vouchers, and they're doing this with Amazon as a partner, and I have all the proof of everything. All of it. I have everything, every proof of it. Everything, including Spectrum pulling up in front of my house today, committing a crime to me, but parking across the street, coming with chemicals and a hose and a meter, and going upstairs of me and leaking it into my apartment. So, I mean, I have all the evidence. I have a reference account for all my accusations and all the proof of Spectrum, even them on video, admitting to stealing my number and hiding it under my brother's name, but getting caught lying on 100 calls and me having all the calls too on recording. So, yeah, it's a big issue. I do want to state a murder of a Secret Service agent was conducted, but a crime with Spectrum and NASA Nomad 1, but Spectrum and NASA Nomad 1 connecting directly to my phone, and me having the phone and the NASA Nomad 1 connection, but poisoning the whole United States from my phone to Spectrum, Colorado Springs, and by 93% deadly ammonia, but then from Colorado Springs to Hudson Valley, New York, and poisoning the complete population by 3 deadly toxins, and with NASA Nomad 1, Spectrum, and then both connected to my phone directly. So I got all the proof of it. So I have everything. And I have a reference account. And I need to get this situated immediately because I got to file Department of Justice paperwork on them now. Hello? Yeah, so I do need to file this paperwork due to terrorism committed and a murder of a Secret Service agent. But the Spectrum worker who changed the address on their website helped and assist in a murder after impersonation was conducted, and then working with LAPD. And I do want to state the reference account on this, where you can see the Secret Service impersonation on court documents, as it says Secret Service, and next to it, a LAPD officer's name. And I do want to state the reference account with 25,000 pictures and videos, including Spectrum pulling up in front of my house on video while talking to Homeland Security and disconnecting on Homeland Security while giving a terrorist report. You can find this on M as in Mark, A as in Apple, R as in Red, K as in Kill, period, S as in Sam, H as in Hell, A as in Apple, L as in Lamb, L as in Lamb, I as in Indian, T as in Tom, period, 902 at Instagram.com. You'll find over 25,000 pictures and videos. I'm into physics. Yes, ma'am? I need to file a claim. They stole my mobile phone and they bootloaded it to their service like they did the 90 phones of mine, and me have all the phone boxes and all the phones to prove it. Every single one of them. Every one of them. I have all the phones. I need to file a claim. I need to file a claim. Insurance claim. Thank you so much. So we're waiting for transfer. This is going to be submitted to the United States judge. I'm sure they're recording the call. Due to Spectrum always recording calls is a good thing. And that way we have a record of this. And I'm very happy. Ma'am, is there any way I can have your name so I can know who I'm speaking with? Tiffany, do you have an ID number by any chance? Okay, thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. How you doing today, Sean? Okay, I want to state, I got a problem where, not only having a sergeant on the case, and that's, I want to give you a reference on that, out of the chief of police's office, and that's Sergeant Chavez at 213-842-0783 out of the chief of police's office at 213-486-0150, who's now located at Devonshire Division as a lieutenant, same name, and as you can find her at Devonshire Division as a reference. But I want to state 90 of my phones, 90 of my phones are stolen by Spectrum. Me having the recordings of 100 of the workers lying about it, time, date, who I'm talking to, the serial number of them as well, and the department. But them lying and then admitting to hiding my phone number under my brother's name for 2 years and then stealing it for another 5 years. Problem is selling a Mark Shallot series under my first and last name, me being the only Mark Shallot there is, but selling private information in my home and sharing and selling my Mark Shalom 666 at gmail.com to commit financial fraud with Amazon, and them using my trademarks, and I'm talking about committing that voter fraud with me having all the reference. I'm into physics. I do have a reference account, and that is Mark, M-A-R-K, period S-H-A-L-L-I-T, period 902 at Instagram.com. I do need to file a claim today, and I do need to be transferred to the right department or given the information to file a claim on this issue for 7 years of theft of my phones, copywriting 90 of them, but committing crimes to me and involved with a war crime and Secret Service impersonation and murder, and a crime of attempted genocide with NASA Nomad 1 and Spectrum Services, connecting directly to my phone and releasing poison, ammonia, 93% deadly, and 2 other deadly poisons from my phone directly to Spectrum Colorado Springs, and from Spectrum Colorado Springs to Hudson Valley, New York Spectrum, and me having the data of that crime and the phone, including the 90 phones and phone boxes that I do have, and Spectrum not only involved with manipulating the phones, but through a blue tint motherboard that is found on every phone. But the problem in the inside of the phone, finding on the last one the White House on it, which is kind of weird, but maybe why they helped and impersonate and murder a Secret Service agent by changing and copywriting the address on the Secret Service website to help in that crime. I do have all the proof on that Instagram account, 25,000 pictures and videos, including a Secret Service impersonation on court documents, but where it states Secret Service and then next to it name LAPD officer, but who they're working with in this crime, and why LAPD officers 4 units are outside my house working with Spectrum and connected to my Spectrum Wi-Fi by Police Patrol ID, which you could find on the Instagram account I just gave you as well. I need to file a claim. Yeah, that's what I need to do.